What's up, hey there, guys? Hey there, hold here. Heidi, hold here. So I'm a little under the weather. Definitely working off a cold. Luckily, I've got this old family recipe of Russian tea that should hopefully make me feel better at some point in time. So that's good. Just gonna put that back up there for the next week or two. So yeah, man, this is kicking my butt. So I'm not gonna be on here long today. What's up, Evan? What's up, Mason? Uh, what's going on? Okay, so writing, it's good. It's got a little slow the last week or two. Ah, man, you for all you young guys out there that have never had a cold when you're older, because you're not older yet, like it is different. It sucks. That is your grandma's sweet tea, as they used to call it. Um, um, but yeah, man. Things are good. Things are good. Things are happy. Um, so yeah, writing is cool. Cooking is cool. Cooking's actually something that I'm very excited about these days. So that's dope. Oh, I'm supposed to ask you guys about book talk. If there's any bloggers you follow, please recommend the land to them. Please do that. I honestly don't know very much about it. What else is going on? I've been playing a little Civ 6 because they came out with it on Netflix, and sadly, the Civ 7 reviews are not so good. I mean, I still say obviously everybody knows that the even-numbered Civs are the best, but I'm not really here to talk politics. But yeah, man, like things are cool. What was I gonna say? Uh, Yeah, like I'm sorry, I'm out of it, guys. I wanted to pop on and say hi, but I'm having a hard time even thinking. Um, Books writing good. I've been writing more of Alpha in the last 2 weeks because that's just sort of been vibing. But I've written some like pretty fucking hardcore scenes for Mayhem, honestly. I don't know if being sick just takes my head to like a weird place, but like they are emotionally intense scenes. Um, like it's like I almost have to like give myself a break afterwards, and like I just like shift to like some funny hijinks or whatever. I have this running thing of like I'll think of a joke and I put it in my joke thing, or I'll think of something like a torture scene and I put it over here, and I think of like an interplay with a mom and I put it over here. So like sometimes I'm like I will just like go to the document that's like um unrequited sexual feelings for your third grade math teacher and be like, oh yeah, I need to stick one of those in there just to balance it out because it gets a little hardcore. Um, let's see. Okay, okay. So my Matt Cardle says he's been playing Civ 7. It's not a horror, but just a big change. Well, that's good. That's good. And what was it? Dustin Smith says it's visually stunning. Yeah, I personally feel like the height of Civilization was Civilization 4. I mean, obviously to me. And then when you add in the Rise of Mankind module, which if you guys haven't done that, I'm sorry to your loved ones because they will not see you for the next month. It's insanely amazing. When you add that in, that's just the level of detail and interplay that you would hope with like the new tech. Like, I mean, we keep hearing about AI and like how like it's making a fucking like article faster, a piece of art, but like, where's the AI that just lets you like play better video games? Like, where's the AI that just like plays with like the gamer? Where's that? Where's the fun part of it? Like, why is it always the doom and gloom, moving the market and funding fucking dictatorships and all sorts of horrible things? Where's the cool part? Where's the Star Trek AI? Jesus. I don't know, man. It's like, is it us? Are we the reason AI sucks so hard? Or are we just not? Is there just nobody cool? Like, do we need Lenny Kravitz to work in AI and just blacken this shit up and just make it like smooth as hell? I don't know, man. I feel like it should be fun. It should be dope, right? It should be convincing people that a second season of Firefly would work right now. Like, I don't know, man. We keep making this tech and it seems like we use it for shit. And why aren't we using it like awesomely? Why isn't it making things more cool? I feel like that's entirely possible. Maybe it's a reflection more on us than anything else. Maybe I don't know. It's weird. I'm rambling because I'm sick, but this is the kind of stuff that I think about and put into the books, honestly, too. And I love it. I hope you guys are gonna love it. Yeah, I mean that's and I think you will. Like that's the whole thing. Like worrying about stuff, worrying about how things are gonna work out is how you go down in flames. Trying to get laid is the surest recipe to sad genitals. Just being cool makes everything happen. That's basically it. And yes, brown coats rule. Absolutely they do. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I know that I was rambling. I mean, I have fun talking to you guys, but I don't know. You never know if you guys want to hear this stuff. Um, it actually makes me feel a little better laughing with you guys. You know, laughter is the best medicine, and that's why three of my brothers died. Um, it was, like I said, cooking is the much bigger part of my life these days. It feels like creative expression. It also is just like tastes better, honestly, than most of the stuff that I get out there, and just feels way better. I'm very big into being excellent at things. Like if I'm like, yo, I do this, I want you to be like, holy fucking God, we need to get one of those from Valorant, right? I make an amazing, perfect margarita, amazing espresso martini. I pack a great hookah, do a couple other things amazing that I'm not supposed to talk about because of the sponsors. Um, but like with some of these recipes, like my goal by the end of the year is to have 10 recipes that I can just I can just walk into a random person's kitchen and they're like, I don't got anything. I'm like, well, you got these things and I can whip it up. I don't know. There's something I like connecting with people. I like making people feel good. And there's something, and I think that like I was very into massage early on. I was a massage therapist trained, and I actually taught a class for a while. Um, and because I learned early on that sometimes you don't know the right words, but if you touch people in the right way, and yeah, it can get dirty, but what I mean like, a good hug, like a shoulder squeeze at the end of the day, like that also can be like really transformative, really like put people at ease, relax them, turn a crappy day around. Same thing with food. Like people can be having the worst day and be fully shut down, and then you give them a little bit of food and everything just seems a little better, you know? And then like through communication, the written word and talking, like that's also just sort of my jam connection. It's definitely my jam. Um, so I don't know. Like I've been doing this more. Um, and I don't know if you guys I've been told you guys might want to like follow along. I'm happy to share some of these recipes that I've learned from other people, give them a shout out and like I just put my own little funk on it. We'll talk about books while I'm chopping some shallots and stuff. I'm happy to do that. But anyway. Books are going well. Still aiming for two releases this year. Been working more on Alpha in the last 2 weeks, but before those 2 weeks, I was working almost exclusively on Mayhem. Yeah, hopefully be kicking this cold ass very soon. That'd be great. Um, yeah. I mean, like, it's yeah. Oh, so Mark Hoddle says with 12 years in the food industry, you can confidently say that he can make a meal from very little. And that's the thing, right? Like, I'm not doing like these insane like recipes and whatever. Like it's very simple things, but just sort of like having clean ingredients makes it amazing too. Like this is what I get excited about these days. I'll show you. I just got these little guys and you have no idea like what I'm about to do with these little guys. Like these are going to be amazing. And I'm telling you, like no bullshit. Like if I made you guys this pasta recipe just from some olive oil, some garlic, shallots, and this, slap your mama. It's so damn good. Like it's really freaking good. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put you guys into that and do a Twitch thing or. I can just talk to you while I'm writing sometimes. I don't know. It's whatever. Oh, I appreciate it. Some people are asking about Patreon. Uh, my Patreon is different. I've said it before, in case anybody's new. I do put up things early, but and I know there's a lot of people that operate it like a like a web novel kind of thing. For me, I give Patreon is one of the ways that like I make positive change. So like half of the money that I get goes to charity. We've raised, God, it's between 250 and $500,000 for charity at this point over the last years. And then part of it goes to marketing, and then part of it goes to artwork, and that's basically where it funnels. So I definitely will announce when I put it out there, but I try not to like I see some authors get really worked up, like, oh my God, I didn't push, like that's just not really my jam. Definitely not where I am in life. So I understand if, your dollars are very important. So like, and I appreciate any support of you guys just being here. But I'll definitely post out when I'm putting up new stuff. I usually do like a month and a half before the books come out and give like a big rush, and then I've been playing around with the idea of doing some like comedic skits. I don't know, there may be some stand up in my future one day. And making some of those and just putting that stuff out there early too. So it's kind of fun. Um excuse me. Okay, let me just yeah, so I'm sick. Um so I'm gonna go in a second. But if there's any questions that I can answer real quick, I appreciate you guys. Like I I feel very lucky that there's men and women out there that want to like vibe. Like this world it can be amazing or it can be absolute shite. And it's cool to be around cool people that just want to like have a little joy, right? Like that's I mean, like it sounds like a small thing, but like uh some of the things that I've been through in my life, and definitely some of the things I'd see in medicine, where medicine removes all the illusions, you see people at their very lowest. You kind of you kind of start getting an appreciation for the things that really matter more. And I think that we're the answer. I think Carl Sagan was right. Super advanced aliens come to Earth, and she says, why? And he says, because in all of our billions of years of searching, the only thing that makes the emptiness bearable is each other. Like, I absolutely, absolutely believe that. So yeah. That was a good question. So Shannon Hank says, who's your tribe in Portugal? Um, so mostly expats, which is another way of saying an immigrant. People, this seems like the kind of thing people get worked up about. I am an immigrant here. Um, and that's partially just for the language reasons. Like, interesting fact, Portugal is the second most English speaking country in Europe after England. So like a lot of people speak English. But they're usually younger, and I'm a grown man in my 40s, so I don't really hang with a lot of 20-year-olds that are super fluent. And then I meet some of like the other guys, like they're just doing things and it's funny, I just start making friends with random people, like my butcher. We have like 20-minute conversations about geopolitics and physics and my books and the right kind of haddock and shit like that. Um, so like that kind of thing. But the other sort of thing is, sort of like the same way that Miss Village is a character, like um the difference in economics here makes things like very possible as far as travel. It's no longer something you have to like save up for your all year, because you can find plane tickets to other countries here for like $20. So it's like, just pack a backpack, see if there's a place, go there, and then talk to some tour guides and learn about the lore of that place, learn about the mythology, work that into some books, meet some interesting people, base like some characters around them. Um, so like just like interfacing with the world, everything seems like kind of fresh and new, and but like, just I got some bread the other day, and like, olive oil is huge here. I can't believe olive oil is not huge in everyone's life. It's freaking amazing. I just can't even. It's awesome. I eat it every day, cook with it all the time. Um, but like at the bottom of the olive oil is beautiful golden color. There's this like purple thing. I'm like, what is that purple stuff? And he's like, oh, it's a port wine reduction. And I'm like, oh, I've heard about that on some fancy bougie whatever. And I was like, it's like this abuela was there, and I was like, abuela, how do you make this? Is it a big complicated thing? She goes, no, you put the pork in the pot, you turn the heat, wait. That's a port wine reduction. I was like, oh, stupid thing. So I mean, like, it's a small thing, but like that's the kind of thing that I get excited about. talking to random people about like, about like I was speaking to a mason and took all these notes and based the whole magic system around that I may like, I'm thinking about like adding as a minor character, just someone who like understands the different needs of different rocks, like how it, impacts like civilization history, like who was there, how it impacts like, how things are grown, like, I mean, all this stuff is like interconnected and really, really fascinating and interesting. So like that's also my tribe, just like I have a very inquisitive soul and the accessibility of all these different cultures and stuff like that, it makes it really cool. So anyway, all that being said, I am sick, so I'm gonna go, but I'm happy I got to see you guys today. Um, Maybe I'll set up next time I'm doing some cooking in the next day or two and share some of the recipes I'm working on because I'm telling you, this orange chicken, it is also stupid dope, along with my cherry tomato pasta recipe, which is really, really cool. All right, guys. I hope you guys are having an amazing time in life. I hope things aren't too stressful, or just not even stressful at all. Maybe hopeful, all right? Be good to each other. If you're over 40, get a colonoscopy. Very important. No jokes. Um, be well to each other, okay? I'm happy you're here. I'm happy that I have you in my life. Peace, love for Margarita. Oh, and I'll be at Lit RPG Con. So yeah. All right. Bye.